Hey there, Soren. How'd your little date with Dashy go?
I don't want to talk about it.
Of course you do. Now sit and tell me everything.
Oh. Well, she said to come over while nobody was home.
Oh, sounds very good. Then what?
So I went over there, and there was nobody home.
You horse's ass.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to The Brony Show, episode 504. I am your host here to bring you the Brony community for another week. Of course, I am Circuit Main. And boy, what a week! Well, we had the introduction of the Make Your Mark season. But of course, we'll get into that here in just a moment. Let's go ahead and introduce our panelists here. We, of course, are joined by Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
DM21.
I feel
Tex Stallion. Oh, sorry. All right. Sorry about that. Yep. Okay. Right. So, Tex Stallion.
Yo.
Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I'm full of meat and cheese.
Yum.
And a pile of scrap in the corner.
I need microchips.
Alright. Of course, also known as Toa. And
Hiya.
and yes, the entire season of Make Your Mark has come out, which, basically it was the equivalent of normal Netflix standards. It was shut down all at once. It's 8 episodes, which if you also count the Make Your Mark special, which is the equivalent of 2 episodes, a full 10-episode cartoon release. And opinions are kind of mixed. However, as we have mentioned, we're going to avoid spoilers for the next couple of weeks, as we want to give people enough time to actually check out the episodes however they see fit. We are doing weekly streams of 1 episode at a time because I want to take it a piece at a time. So we did see episode 1 on Saturday, and
Nice.
and
It
we'll
improved.
and we will look at episode 2 on Saturday. And then in a couple of weeks, we of course will be talking about the episodes as they are. But for now, I know some of you have your thoughts, both good and bad. And I ask that you please remember to keep it in the Discord, in the spoiler chat for 2 weeks until it is time for us to pry open the lid and let our thoughts out on the episodes. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get started here with the show for today. And the show for today...
Second, we're not streaming on the actual thing. At least I'm not seeing it. Let me reload.
Reload, please, because it says I'm streaming on Brony
yes,
Show.
It is. My fault. It was a error on my side.
All right then.
Okay.
Especially since I'm literally getting reactions from both Twitch and YouTube. So if I wasn't, there would be a real weirdness going on.
Well, that has been known to happen.
Right. However, for being wrong, you are now put in the mute corner. Mostly just so I can. Sorry, I just saw our little chat group here. Anyway,
I didn't check the Discord in time. Sorry, I missed the episode on you guys, but I did end up watching it this weekend, the first one, anyways.
Good deal. But yeah, I recommend everybody at least give it a shot. Get actually experience it for yourself. Don't just rely on other people's opinions. You gotta check it out for yourself, as it were. Make your own.
Nah.
Make your mark.
Make your mark. Oh, nice.
I enjoy having all of my opinions martyred, mixed up before I even watch the show.
I prefer my opinions to be spoon fed to me.
Exactly.
Yes. All right.
So the
All right.
early days of the fandom.
Anyway, for today's episode, we're taking it a little bit easier as I'm going to go ahead and be blunt. There is a possibility I might have to run off for a short amount of time during the show. Hopefully that won't be the case, however. If it does happen, we are going to keep the show itself running. And in order to do so, we are doing a movie night. Be specifically catch-up movie night, because we have a ton of Brony videos. Because the Brony fandom is dying, everybody. And they're flooding with every single video they can make. Because it's dying. They're making so many more videos now.
It's the last hurrah.
It's the last hurrah before the death. But no, seriousness though, there's been so many amazing videos that have come out from the community. I've basically narrowed it down to what's just been advertised on Equestria Daily. I haven't even done any scoping out of some of the lesser known video creators. And we have almost an hour and a half worth of content at this point. So we're going to spend today basically clearing out the catalog a little bit and also reacting and commenting on some of the longer ones. To be specific, a Silver Quill video that came out some time ago. And of course,
Brown one.
The what?
I thought I saw the episode title last week. It was called Common Ground.
That might have been it, yeah. But there was also the Sean Keller recent release. That was so cringe. We'll get to that, of course.
Did you notice in the Discord chat what Suki did?
I actually made mention of it already.
Suki did a thing.
Suki did an awesome thing. I love Suki. He's awesome. I can't show you guys because Discord is private. I'm sorry. If you want to see it,
you don't want to possibly get banned.
Well, I don't think that would cause it to get banned necessarily, but it would cause our editor
I'm
much
joking.
grief. It would cause our editor much grief if something were to get shown that wasn't supposed to. Because there are many secrets in the Discord.
Circuit's trying to keep the porn stash secret.
Yeah, it's so secret it doesn't exist on our server.
I thought that was public.
That's what you think.
Apparently, it must be the biggest secret in the world if even I don't know, and I own the server. Actually, who knows? Maybe I don't know. I don't know. But I'm going to leave that alone for now. In this case, we are going to be going over, we're going to basically be catching up on episodes, but we will be doing what we normally do as well, talking about the news as well as the next Tell Your Tale episode, which is Zipp's Yes Day, or Zipp decides to take a page out of Jim Carrey's movie book thing.
Yes, man, you are not.
You beautiful bastard, I read your book!
In the meantime, let's go ahead and do a little bit of warm-up, and of course warm up our vocal cords, not that we already haven't, with a little bit of wub time. And of course, wub time requires us to be up. So, what's up, bronies?
Well, Sonic's going to bed early tonight to go to Florida tomorrow. It says so in the chat.
I remember that. He's going to be going to, Florida. Woo. Hopefully they got things cleaned up a little bit by then.
Yeah, wow. That's quick.
But yeah, I think he's going to Disneyland.
Disneyland.
We had some coworkers
costs an arm and a leg these days.
that gone to go to Disneyland or Disney World. I don't know what it's called down in Florida. Disney actually gave them a refund.
Oh, it is Disney World.
Disneyland is other places.
Yeah, Disneyland is California. It's Disney World. Disney World.
But anyways, they gone to California and they were pretty much flooded out, and Disney gave them a refund on their tickets and stuff. So,
I mean, that's just the good thing, dude. I mean, Disney can make that money back easily.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, if you're going to Disney,
PR for them.
If you're going to Disney at this point, we already know your priorities. We're not going to make any judgments because
Yeah.
the world already has. But anyway, let's get back
Especially
on
with
track.
She-Hulk.
Anyway, anybody have any what's up, Brony, to throw out there? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, my weekend was pretty much, well, my whole week was a lot of work. And then my weekend, my chiropractor called me up and was like, so my truck won't start. Can you come over and look at it?
no.
Wow.
So I gone over, found I had a loose wire on his starter, so no big deal. But then when we started it up, I noticed there was a giant leak coming from one of the fuel lines.
I say giant leak. Was it like dripping profusely, or was it kind of like 3 day beer binge pee kind of a stream going on?
It was a decent amount. Like I turned it on. I was checking to make sure everything was working. I'm like, I smell gas, and I looked up under, then I seen this a constant drip. Like,
oh wow!
Crap.
Wow.
Quickly turned it off. Thankfully, I had some fuel line just sitting in my truck because I barely had to fix a fuel line in like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And fixed it right on the spot. Then he asked me to fix his wife's Suburban because he smelled fuel on that thing all the time. Had a broken evaporator line, which I can't fix. You just have to replace those. And I also did a quick like 20-point check and found some other things that were broken, and I sent him pictures and quotes on that stuff. So very productive weekend and a free chiropractic visit from that. So yay.
Fun. Well, speaking of chiropractic visits, at least, kind of. I did my sleep study over the weekend, and it had to be the worst sleep I ever got in my life.
You're going in and out circuit.
Yeah.
Oh, for crying out loud!
It's all good on my end, but
All right. Jeez, try to. All right, let's try moving the microphone here. Hopefully, this won't be too much of a gaffe.
I'm gonna
right.
sleep study, but yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those too, unfortunately.
All right. La 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 la. Okay, there we go. La. Okay, sorry. I'm
You
trying.
got too loud to cut out. Dang.
Wait, too loud? It was too. It's too loud now. Oh my
well,
god.
just when you were going up for the really
Yeah.
high notes, you got loud. Just
oh boy, creature's going to kill me. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm trying really hard. I'm trying to figure this out. I honestly am. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I changed. I didn't change anything in the longest time. And yeah, then I hear I'm so soft that I'm getting cut out. Now I'm getting too loud that I'm cutting out. Okay, fine. I'm staying right here. We'll stay right here. So, I got a sleep study done. And it was the worst sleep I ever got in my life.
that's pretty standard.
No, I mean, it's pretty standard, but it's like I'm in a sleep study. They're supposed to be seeing how I'm sleeping. So they put me on a bed that somehow is harder than stone flooring. I could sleep on stones on the ground and probably be more comfortable. And then they wire me up so much, I feel like I'm about to jack into the nets in a 90s movie.
Into the Matrix.
They're jacking me into the net, Roger. I'm going to be surfing the web. Watch out for my 3D avatar that is going to be grossly outdated in 2 years. But yeah.
Sir, it seems you and I are getting to the age where we need sleep studies now.
No, I've always had issues to begin with. I actually did a sleep study almost over a decade ago. I didn't
nervous about mine.
Yeah.
I had a sleep study done like 7 or 10 years ago now, or something like that. 2 of them actually.
Yeah.
7 and 10 years ago.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come back. I need a CPAP mask, and I think I'm about ready to finally accept it because I kind of want to actually sleep now. I actually want to get enough sleep so I feel like doing things in the day.
I know aren't CPAP masks expensive?
No, not really.
Especially with insurance.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, that's the big thing. If you have insurance, you're fine. If not,
Yeah, if not, you're probably going to be feeling something.
Geico, say 15 minutes.
Mm.
But anyway, I had a sleep study done, and it was beyond terrible. I have no other adequate words to describe it. It just was bad, so bad. But other than that, it's been a pretty calm week altogether, so I really don't have much else to add there. So, anybody else have any other What's Up Brony, or should we go ahead and go on to the news?
I had a crappy weekend. I injured my knee Friday night. I was useless on Saturday and Sunday. It hurt every time I got up or moved my damn leg around, and it was worse. My family was sick this weekend, so nobody could cook, nobody could clean. It wasn't until today that we got things sorted out. My knee's feeling better now, but I don't know if I can. But it still hurts to walk a little.
I hope for a full and unadulterated recovery then in the near future.
It hurts only a little though. It's getting better with walking now.
Nice, very nice.
You need my cane. I can let you borrow it.
We live 2 states away. No, we live many states away from each other.
All right, okay. Let's go ahead and get into. I think we're at a good point to get into the news here. Then.
Well, I'm hoping for you to ship it through FedEx, though.
I don't think they like a meat product being shipped.
Hey, you don't know until you try it. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started here. We got quite a bit of news here. Of course, let's start off with the convention news, because convention news is always fun. And, of course, starting off this weekend, UK PonyCon is set to come out. So, Great Britain's pony convention is set to happen once again. They may have online events like they did the previous times. I'm not entirely sure. So, you may want to check it out if you're not able to get across the pond, but you want to have a little bit of pony in your life this weekend. There's, of course, Derpy Fest, which is coming up in 2.5 weeks, which is, other than it's in Germany, is still a minor mystery to us. And, of course, the big thing, Ponyville Cider Fest is now a month away. And that is one I am super excited for. I'm talking super derpy doopy is excited for.
Super doopy derpy.
Super duper derpy. Of course, they're still releasing things as we speak. They're going to be releasing community guests, actual guests, bar crawls. Actually, CMC's got it right. They're going to they'll have bar crawl announced soon, and got to be ready to jump on that because tickets always sell out so ridiculously fast. But we have that. And, of course, for you online convention lovers, the next Ponyfest Online has been announced, and it is at the start of December. So, Ponyfest will continue, the FUF will be had, and it will be in December. So, you don't even have to go anywhere to enjoy Bronies during Christmas. Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas horse. Yay.
Christmas
hose.
Christmas horse, Christmas horse. I don't know where I was going with Christmas horse. Let's go ahead and move on.
You have horse on the
Can it climb on the web? No, it can't, because it's a horse.
But it has a good...
It's a spider horse.
By the way...
Keg of beer. Spider horse brought a keg of beer.
Yes.
By the way, something I didn't note today, Amazon's holiday book came in the mail.
That's not too... Wait, what?
Yeah.
Holiday.
Amazon has a holiday book.
Yep. Holiday.
Amazon has holidays?
No,
Amazon's holiday kids gift book.
No, we're done here. We're done. We're moving on. The moment Amazon is literally coming out with kids catalogs like Toys R Us, we are done with life. We're just moving on now.
Oh, no, not the resurgence of those again.
We're moving on. Look, instead, look at this. No, look at this. Look at this.
Oh my god.
When I was a kid, I would legitimately be terrified of this.
It's Japan. These kids are used to it.
No, this is New York.
That is America.
This is in Paley Center in New York.
Really?
Yes.
This is in New York.
Yeah, Indonesia got a big box office thing going on. other countries got so many amazing things. We got 2 really weird furry cosplayers in a mall in New York.
Honestly, that's not too bad of costumes.
I don't see any bronies in the shot.
I'm
Who do you think
Probably
taking the
on
picture?
purpose.
No.
well, admittedly, it kind of came out of left field.
Grown men in the pictures. Let's go with the children.
I didn't even know this was. I didn't even know this was happening until maybe the day after it happened.
I told you about it, but no one listened to me. Also, I had bad reception.
I don't know. But anyway, in any case, yeah, I don't think too many bronies would have been in it. It's for the kids. Let the kids have it.
Mm-hmm.
We can make our
If I was
own.
a kid and seeing this, I would have, and seeing these mascots, I would have been legitimately crying.
We can make better mascots with actual furry heads and talking mouths and other things.
Is that why I like the Eldritch and horrific nowadays? Because I couldn't stand it when I was a kid.
That might be it. Maybe you got exposed
Maybe.
to it so much, it's just your
Did you
way of
face to face with Chuck E. Cheese's animatronics back in the day, Deathlight?
Why do you think we had Chuck E. Cheese around here?
Well, anyway, since we are in the spooky month,
Sorry, I kind of assumed.
we're in the spooky month. Of course, it means Equestria Daily decided to dive into Second Life once again, and now we got Halloween at Luna's Empire.
Pirate Kieran, ho ho ho.
So yeah, they got a big haunted ghost house.
Fluttergoth. Oh, it's Bat Pony Fluttergoth.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column E.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta have it.
You gotta have a little bit of it.
Well, a little bit of column. I thought this was the family friendly server.
But yeah, they got a little events going on. Apparently, they had a Ghostbuster event going on. So you can actually zap little
busters.
You can actually zap ghosts with Ghostbuster equipment. That's kind of fun. And of course, the rewards being is it just a Moon Dancer costume or just a Moon Dancer setup? So you can be a snarky Moon Dancer.
Her eyes are like almost glowing. That's interesting.
Yeah, that is.
And also various objects apparently. Oh, you can have a Keyblade.
Oh.
The lunar Keyblade.
Oh,
that lunar shield, the sword. Why am I thinking Legend of Zelda?
I don't know why you are. I don't know why you are. Here's a scythe right there, and let's go. Why? What's wrong with that Nightmare Moon picture? It looks a little sus.
Hold on.
It's fine.
That looks like Ruby's cloak from Ruby.
No.
That looks like Assassin or something.
I don't know. I'm getting more like Elden Ring vibes somehow.
Oh yeah,
it's
Little Red Riding Hood, of course.
It's just medieval garment. It's literally medieval garment. Oh, you can get a leather outfit. Leather outfit in Second Life. Oh, that doesn't scream. That doesn't scream volumes.
It's just latex, Just like
it's fine. It's fine.
Where's the NSAW not safe for work server?
Not being shown in this show. Oh God, here we go.
Oh, and Toa's gonna love that.
Toa's immediately gonna jump on the server net right now.
Gundam. Let's have
Gun horse.
Gundam.
Ghost.
I like that. That's good. Oh, and then
Bat Pony armor.
Yeah.
Oh, you even got nun outfit there.
Even with the rosary beads.
Firefighter. Oh, you get an Asian dress.
Dress. Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh,
that is nice. I like that.
We can bust Ghost.
Oh, well, yeah. You gotta have the Ghost Hunter outfit.
Can't call you know what because it's copyright.
And a bat perch. And of course, a cuddle cushion with many poses.
Yeah, with a good E.
And
Not just E. Good E.
But yeah, apparently it took them 45 minutes to earn just a set, so if you want to get everything, it's going to be a bit of a grind, but it looks like it is a bit of fun regardless.
But
Oh,
hey, he also got all of October, so it's fine.
Yeah, so yeah, if you're into Second Life or you want to check it out, feel free to. That was pretty awesome.
Play Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where the next wave of DLC is coming out in just less than a week.
No. Let's move on. So, who wants to do horses on mobile again?
That image.
Yeah, it is an image. I'll give him credit. It is actually on the thumbnail here, but so company called Budge Studios, who did some G4 games on mobile, is making a G5 game for mobile. Big surprise. But yeah, if a Switch PC PS4 game wasn't enough, now you can do it on your mobile phone.
Okay, where are the microtransactions?
Oh, they're everywhere. You know they're everywhere. They'll probably be outfits, though. At least I hope they're outfits. I'd be okay with microtransaction outfits.
I'd be okay with microtransactions as long as you could actually still get it in the game if you wanted it.
Reasonable microtransaction outfits.
$10 to walk to the store.
Oh, God. Yeah, I know. That's a no.
$5 to go on a date.
Here's.
I wish I could go on a date for $5.
Yeah, I was like, who goes on a date for $5? I want to meet them.
Yeah, I want that date.
If you're a stallion, go on this date for $50.
Now here's one steeped in reality. $10 to save your game.
Oh!
Fuck you, Konami.
Wait, that actually is real?
Yeah.
You don't remember the Metal Gear Survive thing?
You know what? I blanked Metal Gear Survive entirely.
I'll never forget Konami. I'll never forget.
That game would have just been passed off as like, okay, they tried to keep going the franchise themselves, and they just did a mediocre job at it. Whatever, they did a mediocre job with this style of game. But goddamn the transactions they went for. Like, the balls on Konami to try and charge for the ability to save more than once.
Yeah, even Angry Joe went on that in his review. He was disgusted, as we should all be.
Yeah. No, I think now he's also disgusted in Disney and the fact that Hocus Pocus 2 was like a botch, but we'll leave that alone. That's another cut.
God, I saw the thumbnail on YouTube. Yeah,
I'm gonna leave that alone.
These days, given Disney.
I'm gonna leave that alone, though.
Here's the thing.
Leaving alone.
Actually love that.
Alone. Moving on. Leaving alone. Dad, we're gonna paint a couch. We're gonna paint a couch. See?
We can paint a couch. Oh, this is the best game ever.
You can paint a couch.
Home decorator.
Yes.
And Tom Nook won't have to break your kneecaps for it yet.
I would legitimately spend hours doing that.
So, yep, there it is. Anyway, let's see. There was a little bit more involved with this. Oh yeah, they released some extra information. Let's see. Okay, currently it is available in Australia and Canada, and it should be. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. There we go. Google Play, Apple App Store, Amazon App Store, as such. Let's see. It looks like instead of a freemium, it's a monthly subscription.
Pass. Hard pass.
Oh.
You get a free trial and a monthly subscription.
Damn.
Honestly, that has me kind of curious a little bit. Because if it's a monthly subscription, either they're going to go for the massive fleet.
That's right. It wouldn't have as many microtransactions.
We would hope.
If they're going for a monthly model.
We would hope. We would hope it doesn't.
Hopefully, but that's the hope I'm drawing on.
Yeah.
With the speech bubbles, I thought it was something else for a second.
Yeah.
Oh,
actually, yeah.
You see what I mean now? It's a phone. Don't panic, people.
Okay, so it's good.
Now I see. Oh my god.
Wow. I guess it is $5 for. I guess it is $5 for a date.
Remember, kids, safety.
Yeah, safety first. At least in this.
But yeah,
I
actually,
was
yeah.
right.
So so knowing that this is a business, they're probably going to go on the higher end of this because $8.99 in Canadian is $6.59 US right now. So I'm going to assume they're going to do $7 a month on that, not $6.
I'm gonna assume as much as well on that one.
Yeah, the conversion rate.
Still, since it's actually a subscription model, I might give it a try just to actually give a report on my thoughts
Yeah,
on
they
it.
have a free trial.
Yeah, they do have a free trial as well. But yeah, if it does end up just being a monthly fee and not microtransactioning, I might just pay in for a couple months to really give it a good shake if I end up enjoying it enough, and that'll be that. Which honestly, I'm ambivalent on. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but I don't think it's great either. I mean, I just give me a $20 charge so I can play it forever. Just give me that, please. But whatever. Anyway,
It's better than being nickel and dimed.
Oh yeah, it's better than me. It's better than me nickel and dimed to death because yeah. But we'll see what they do with it. I'm hoping that it doesn't end up being even worse, and we're just assuming the good things there. Instead, let's go ahead and show
optimistic good things, though.
How about we show horrible things instead that we know are bad?
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, that is horrible.
Behold, Chinese McDonald's has the potato head ponies.
Chinese Rainbow Dash. Why is she looking like a potato?
Because
she ate nothing but starch. That's why.
It's because and nothing can even look close to Winnie the Pooh, so now everybody has to look like potato heads. But yes, you got Rainbow the Dash, you got Pinkie Pie, got Fluttershy. What's with the derpy eyes on Fluttershy?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're all missing the obvious joke, given that the show was basically completely made in Canada. This is what happens when they ate too much poutine.
Oh, I love
it.
Poutine, eh? Then she could ban that stuff, eh?
No, I really want to try it. This is still hilarious.
What are you saying, eh?
I want to try
Look
poutine.
at that guy, he's nothing but potato. That's right, eh? We're all potatoes.
We're all potatoes, Jimmy. You'll be a potato too. Still, this is what we're getting in China. Instead, what we're getting in America, we're getting adult Happy Meals because nostalgia sells.
I wonder how well, yeah, no, there's toy collectors out there that were doing that, but it feels like I more heard about it, definitely more so after the the pony thing took off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Well, how about
recapture the lightning?
Yeah. Well, how about capturing a different lightning? Roblox now has My Little Pony.
Okay, time to commit pony crimes in Roblox.
In all honesty, this is probably something we're going to check out in a week or two. But yes, we are going to be in Roblox at one point to check this out.
In all honesty, this is a more polished game than some of the other stuff we've been getting.
Ow, that hurts somehow.
Oh.
Am I wrong?
Actually, you might be wrong. We haven't tried it yet.
I said,
but
look,
it looks interesting. It looks interesting enough, at least. But yeah, ponies in Roblox. That's pretty much it. Of course, you probably have to pay for the pony model, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it is Roblox.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably be taking a hard pass on that.
Let's see. So, yep, they did openly advertise it with the Visit Maritime Bay, which is also what it's called, Visit Maritime Bay.
Imagine if they had.
Oh, yep, here we go. Yeah, so you accessorize with Roblox bucks there, little blue gems.
Oh yeah, okay, hard pass for me then.
Well, you might still be able to make a pony plain. You just can't accessorize without the monies. I could be wrong though. We'll take a better look at it in the near future. Of course, if you really wanted to, you could do the amazing thing, and you could have the Gremlin from Hell as in Roblox.
You get to be the baby and screw everything up.
Actually, it's a shoulder pet, which is worse. You get to carry the baby. So, yeah, it'd be the entire vehicle for this baby to exist. Which would be great if you could just kick it off a cliff every once in a while.
Or have it breathe fire.
But you also get to have Zipp wings if you want a colorful wingspan.
Why not Pip wings?
Because Zipp is the cool one. Pip is short. She's small.
Short stack.
She's the
But
small
doesn't
one.
mean her wings are weak, though.
Yes, it does. Anyway, speaking of Pip wings and dopey dragons, here's the dopey dragon, or dragon dad, as it were. So the looks like Tell Your Tale is still continuing on, and the same as with the Make Your Mark special, the latest Tell Your Tale actually ties into the series of Make Your Mark.
Make Your Mark, yeah.
Yeah. Granted, you
Or
only need
another
to
title, how to parent your dragon.
really you only need to see 1 or 2 episodes, and you can go into Tell Your Tale without a problem. So you don't have to worry about having to watch the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, it is.
Just part 1 would be enough for this.
And it is kind of worth it, though, because it is a lot of fun. It actually is fun. Izzy, unfortunately, goes full-on Izzy.
Is that really a bad thing?
Yes and no. There's a little corner bug. Seriously, it's like ADD incarnate. I love the hell. I actually do kind of love it.
He ate something bad and it came back up.
Well, it's also like, we never did learn how dragons work.
Okay, I'm going to take that away now. I'm going to get distracted forever because of that Izzy. I love that Izzy. It's funny. Right, let's move on. So, Tell Your Tale, be sure to, if you want to check it out, be sure to at least catch 1 episode of Make Your Mark, unless you want to be a little confused. Not too much, though. It's honestly not that bad. Next, who wants to see toys come to life again?
I'm sorry I have the Skylanders above me. You gotta do better than that.
Toonies, with My Little Pony's Sunny Star Scout figure, which you can
Oh
put
my
onto
God,
a plastic
yes.
box. And when you put it on a box, it will play music and video recording, sound recordings and things like that.
How many?
That says Tony's.
Tony's, yeah.
Hey, Tony.
Hey, Tony!
Hey!
What's with the pony, Tony?
You're my favorite pony, Tony.
It's pony
What's wrong
time,
with your eyes, Tony?
I'm having some rigatoni while I listen to my pony.
We're horrible.
That was
Okay,
actually
so
impressive.
did we make sure did we offend every borough of New York yet?
No, we
think
can still do Brooklyn. Well, let's go ahead and move on instead. So yeah, it's
they
just
don't got the Brooklyn Rage no more.
basically it's just toys come to life, except instead of a video game, you just listen to a bunch of audio recordings on a little speaker.
Which is actually less interactive and not as fun.
So yeah,
Or
it's-
who?
Unless you use
Depends
your
on the person.
Imagination.
if you want to go for it, it's honestly not my wheelhouse of curiosity. This is my wheelhouse of curiosity. The Pony Comics issue 5 released last week. This, of course, dealing with the Tales from the Lighthouse, but it also has some fun little covers there. It's continuing on with the adventures of the G5 main 5, trying to go after Discord and rescue a crystal.
Oh man, the center one. Oh my
You must
god.
rescue the crystal pony, Sony.
I kind of like the right one though. It has just like the air, the
Yeah.
atmosphere of uncertainty behind it. I love it.
Where are you going, little pony?
So, yep, we're up to 5 issues now, and still going. How far are we going? Well, we have issue 10, which is currently advertising comic covers.
Besties, and with the guys like I'm the bestie with benefits for one of them.
He
Too
wants
hard.
you to believe that.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why he's not married yet.
It's his confidence, though.
It's his confidence and paid off mortgage.
Yeah. And the fact he's the sheriff of the whole town.
Yes. If anything, he probably is he's probably quote unquote besties with all of them. We just don't know it. But we're gonna leave that one alone. That's for the fanfic.
If you think about it, he's like the most eligible boy in the whole town, and he's not hooked up yet. What does that tell you?
That means that's for the fanfic writers to figure out. However, how about instead of this one, we go for the cover that is actually really interesting to see.
Ooh, pretty.
I do actually like this one. It kind of feels like a good wrap-up cover. Like whatever is going on gets wrapped up here.
Oh, my old boy, how you doing? I see what they did there.
Yeah.
I see what they did with the butterflies. You clever people.
Butterfly in the sky. I am getting really high.
Must be the
I smoked that bush. It was good kush. I'm fly. I'm high as a kite now.
Riding rainbows.
Riding rainbows.
Rainbow.
Also, can we point out something? Technically, if Hitch has adopted him, he is a DILF.
No. In fact, we are moving along immediately. You have ruined everything good about this cover now. We're moving on. We're moving on to the new podcast that has come out now. So, new podcast, My Little Pony podcast. Meet the Alicorn with Sunny Star Scout. Yes, this is the Pip podcast that is actually coming out on everything. It literally is on Spotify, other podcast platforms. They just list Spotify immediately here.
I don't blame them for doing something like this. I'm honestly surprised we didn't get something like this with Gen 4. Even if they weren't like trying to aim for an older audience at that point, it feels like this is something that just goes along with most like youth focused media now.
Yeah. It kind of does.
It's a very common thing. It really picked up honestly in the last 5 years. So
even that, it feels more like
on the pony train.
It feels more like the last 2 or 3 years has really been the year of the podcast, which is hilarious to me because like 12, 13 years ago when I was working at Walmart, podcasts were also the rage then too. It's like they just kind of came back to life.
It was cool.
We did podcasts before podcasts were cool. Again. Literally again.
I definitely think we can point towards shows like Critical Role.
Actually,
is what made podcasts more popular than they already were for a lot of situations.
I heard about.
I could see that. I could actually see that. I could actually see that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I will probably give this a listen to at some point. Probably when I'm lifting manly weights and being all buff and manly.
So you mean like the little 5-pound weights you keep in your closet?
Yes, exactly those. But yeah, the podcast is out for anybody who wants to check it out. It looks like we are getting so much G5, which kind of makes it more insulting that G4. We basically just got the cartoon and we had to fill in the blanks ourselves, which we also did really good filling in those blanks, so I'm not complaining either. Speaking of filling in the blanks, new generation concept art has been released.
Oh, yes. Give it to me. Oh, they have like destruction. Oz, the generated destruction, and how they've made it collapse and stuff.
Yep. Get to see some of the wonderful destruction. Look at this.
Oh, the photo.
Yeah, of course. Gotta have that.
Get to see where the photo was, where that platform was. Oh, look at all of that. All of the delicious destruction.
Yeah, all the debris.
And of course, we have the
and Mama's boy. Mama had to pay.
Oh my God! Does
the tree is eating the rock? That is great.
The tea room has a hookah.
Well, of course. Come on, man.
It's a hookah. No, actually, I think it's just a tea brewer, but it looks like a hookah, doesn't it?
I like the thing where it's a hookah, where that's the reason why all the unicorns are so batshit insane is because they're high all the time.
That would actually be amazingly funny.
Yes.
Just my mage. Where can you buy?
Too.
Where can you buy IDW comics? If you do not have a comic distributor nearby that you can provide with adequate funds, honestly, I would go with Amazon or Comixology. Yeah, but yeah, you can order comics pretty much anywhere, really.
Yeah, even just online. Yeah,
especially online.
Speaking of online, who's ready to order Coke from Japan?
I am.
Wait, what?
Wait, was that out
loud? Basically, of course, Bleach is coming back. For
like an
Inuyasha final act sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Coca-Cola is launching a creations thing in Japan called Soul Blast to go along with it.
Oh my god!
Oh,
I should have seen it coming. Should have, but I didn't.
Is the can black or?
What is the picture? No, it looks like it's mainly white. It's got some orange.
Okay, my second guess was on point.
Yeah, some orange highlights to it.
I love the real world references that they have on the side there. That is nice.
Yeah, it's really amazing what. Sorry.
Okay. It's actually got a pretty nice picture of Ichigo actually on it.
So
that's
and by the way, it is action flavored.
Action.
It's kind of funny because I like talking to professionals and stuff, and what one professional loves to do because he's an audio master. Basically, the guy goes through and adds all the sound effects and whatnot, or makes it. What he likes to do is actually do it all with his mouth, so it's all mouth sounds, and then he goes out and tries to actually make it with the equivalences.
Oh, and here's a nice shot. Here's a nice shot of the entire team room setup.
Oh, it's so glowy.
You can see exactly how everything was set up to be in that entire building, which is amazing. I love this.
I love the atmosphere. It is just warm.
This is the detail I wish I could see in more shows and stuff.
Yeah.
It really shows why the movie just really took off so well, all things considered. Speaking of which, if you want to learn how to...
Imalu, when did they start working on the movie with the production?
Oh, years ago. It was years ago.
It was like 5 or 6 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it really shows in the movie.
But here we go. Sparkle World in the United Kingdom is doing a G5 segment, and they're going to show you how to make cupcakes. That's it. And if you're in the UK, you can learn how to make cupcakes. If you figure out how to do it, send me the recipe. I would like to make cupcakes. I'll even show them off. I swear.
I thought you just read it on the back of the cupcake mix.
But I mean, yeah, but you can't make unicorn cupcakes freshly baked.
I will challenge you.
And finally, TripAdvisor ad teams up with G5 for a Maritime Bay review. You can literally see a whole TripAdvisor on Maritime Bay if you really, really wanted.
That's pretty funny, actually.
It is cool. It's a fun way to tie in different properties and stuff. Granted, I hope nobody actually believes that this is real, or hell, I mean, I would like to know the person that thinks that this is real.
Wait, go back up a bit to the main picture there. I feel like there's something to say about Zipp on the left there with that image. It's like Main Street, but she's flying out over the ocean, and I don't think that's Main Street.
This is a picture of Zipp attempting to commit suicide for the 5th time that day. She keeps forgetting she has wings. I'm gonna do it this time. Oh, I'm floating away.
Daddy away.
This time.
Okay, that's too dark. Zipp. Oh no. Oh no. Better. Okay, we'll do this and this joke, and then we're moving on. This is actually where Zipp is flying over the nudist beach nearby.
But wait.
How else can you explain that expression?
They're all naked. Is it on nude beach?
She is definitely interested in something down there.
It's a slightly clothed beach. They put on bridles and stuff and socks, and it's just like, yeah. Zipp is really weird. Okay, that's enough of that.
Ponies are weird.
Ponies are weird.
They are.
Alright, and with that, that is going to be it for our news. Next, we of course have our challenge of the time that is considered the week.
You're just waiting on him, aren't you?
A little bit, but I know how to.
Hi.
Of course.
How you
Well,
doing?
hello,
I
Coldust.
clicked the wrong thing.
Hello, Coldust. Hello, Crazy Man Captain. We have our
Hello,
challenge. We have our challenge of the week, which
Challenge
this
of the
week's
week.
challenge was remote working.
And the protest initiative challenge was checks notes.
Checks notes. I saw no notes in the artwork.
Non-potable liquids.
Liquids, thank you. I thought it was drink.
No drinking liquids.
Yes.
So, yep. And of course, at the same time, I am actually this month participating in another arting contest because I don't punish myself enough, apparently. So
I'm still 3 behind on mine, so deal with it.
I am dealing with it because I kept up on all 3 so far. But yes, Ponytober is also happening right now, where we get prompts every single day to draw. In this
I
case,
need to draw something today, and also for yesterday, because I fell behind already.
yeah.
In my defense, I biked 20 miles, and I'm not built for that. So
Yeah, I understand that. I went to see Lightyear. It was 20 miles round trip.
And I got a lot of things going on
But
too, so I literally have to squeeze it in.
Good bike ride though.
Oh,
It does.
it was
So-
a nice bike ride. I biked down the Lamoille Valley Trail, which is
Oh, that sounds beautiful, Cole.
It was an old railway called the St. Johnsbury and Lamoille County Railway. It was built some point, I want to say, in the late 1800s or so. And it ran until, I want to say, about the 1990s. Don't quote me on that. It's been a hot minute since I've read all the details on the railroad, but basically, it was a very curvy, wiggly railroad that followed the route of the river, and also it's very pretty.
So, it does
Sorry.
sound amazing, though. No, it does sound amazing, though. Just
There are,
before.
there are pictures I'll show later. Bye.
All right. As for the content creation, though, of course, as I mentioned, we have 3 different things. We have the challenge of the week, the protest challenge, and of course, Ponytober for today. Ponytober was throwback. So I give to you Bright Eyes from My Little Pony Tales.
Hell yes.
20 years in the future, having to work from home remotely.
Poor Bright
As
Eyes with her
support.
bottle of potable, non-potable liquids.
Yes. Drink only
I
if
want to work remotely from home, but they won't let me.
have to work remotely from home, but it doesn't get you away from the horrible, horrible calls. Well, it only can take you away is if you get violently ill for a few days.
Why do I feel like you're just projecting at this point?
Not exactly. I might have been projecting if it was a few years ago, but now I'm actually quite happy. But I still have the memories. I have the memories.
Never truly forget.
You want to forget. You really want to.
Looking at the bottle, she is seriously thinking about it.
Yeah, I just had her looking at the bottle like, I could do it. I could have 3 days off. It doesn't matter if I have to be in the hospital. Yeah, I actually had a tough time looking up the actual name of where they live in My Little Ponytail, which apparently is just Ponyland.
Yes.
Yep.
They live in the
Not very creative.
not very creative at all.
Yeah.
But yes, I did Bright Eyes.
I
And
think
just
the currency is actually named something interesting. I think they're called jangles.
Yes.
Ooh, I like
That is
Jingles.
interesting.
Yes.
Jingle jangle.
Which they don't really well establish, if I'm honest, at the beginning, because it's just like all of a sudden, like a pony's like, "I wish it would rain jangles," and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, that'd be great." It's like, what the
What
fuck
the
is
hell?
Jangle?
There's the audience
the-
just completely
What the
lost.
fuck is a subtle flash?
And then later on, we actually get someone having to pay Jangles, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Anyway, and here's what one I did for day one because I thought it was inspired and stupid. We had to create an original character. Here's Spud, who has a horrible addiction to French fries.
You're making fun of me.
Him.
Yep, it's a Spud.
yeah.
That boy ain't right.
You'll probably never see
Beautiful.
Spud again.
Oh, you're pregnant, that boy.
However, we also have Cold Dust, who did Vanilla Petal Cascade.
Yes, she makes cakes. She's a cake decorator.
Cute.
And by the way, Vanilla Petals Cascade is 100% a cake making reference. I just googled cake decorating terms, and I found out that Cascade is one of them. And okay, so on cakes where sometimes they have like what looks like just like a bunch of roses and stuff going down the side. That is called a cascade. So there we go.
I think it's named after either the Cascade Mountains or the Cascade Mountains is named after them.
Let me just
It is
enjoy.
not.
Let me just enjoy the name.
I have to ask, does she like vanilla or does she absolutely hate it and prefer chocolate?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to say she absolutely hates it.
Actually, it'd be funny if she doesn't like either, and she actually likes some weird, obscure flavor, like maybe
like
Mars.
Red velvet or something?
Yeah,
She likes rose water.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, some moonshine.
And
not exactly.
And also this one, which I'm particularly proud of because I don't know why. I feel like I hit something here when I was making it for once.
Yes, this came out great. I love it.
Yeah, that came out very
It's
good.
really cute.
It's a good fire horse.
This
also
is
great.
Yeah.
Also a great choice of background characters. Oh my god.
Yeah, I really feel like the backgrounds need more love, so I picked out this one because she just doesn't have enough fan art, and I feel like this is one that should have taken off with fan art. I mean, look at the goddamn hair.
Agreed. Yes.
Yes, fire hair is good hair. Trust me, I should know.
What is rose water? I haven't heard of it before.
It's basically like tea except with rose petals.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is very potent. Like when you do it, when you get it right. Yeah, it is like very, very floral.
I learned something new.
Smell it across the house.
Sorry, I've eaten at too many like Persian restaurants and stuff like that, where you can get like rosewater ice cream and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Apparently, like back before vanilla was something that was like figured out how you could farm. Rosewater was a common thing to sweeten a lot of pastries and stuff, as far as I understand.
Nice.
Okay, the fire pony is Flare from G5.
Yeah, I said Flare.
Yeah, sorry. I just double check, just making sure that just my mage did here. But yeah, Flare from G5, who I don't know if she actually has been seen in the 3D version yet, but she is scattered around in the Tell Your Tale series.
I thought she was.
No, I thought I saw her in Make Your
movie
Mark.
or the first Make Your Mark piece.
She might be, but when I looked up Flare and Derpy Boru, I've only been seeing the images from the Tell Your Tale and also
Even
some fan art.
spoilerly censored ones.
Yeah, especially those two. Yeah.
Huh.
Anyway, and here's Toaz with Hetep.
Basically, somehow I ended up in a tank of insecticide.
Oh.
So
Are you in a tank of insecticide? It looks like you're trying to run while holding up something.
Nope, it's a clear liquid.
Since it's a clear liquid, it looks like he's in the air.
Well, it might be, but yeah, it just doesn't provide a lot in the way of context that you're actually floating there. It really does look like you're running with the holding up in one hand.
In fairness, this was done in less than an hour, and I had to do other stuff. By the way, Commander something and I were checking out Project Zomboid. We now have a base in another server, and we survived.
Congratulations.
About to be flooded. Magnan hand magnetize.
Fair enough. I'll give that.
Yeah.
All right. So, yep. And unfortunately, it doesn't look like we got any other entries other than that. So, go ahead and enjoy the image of Flare here for a little bit while we go ahead and do the next random poll for the challenge of the week. Reminder to all that everybody gets one entry and one entry only, but everybody gets one. So you can go ahead and enter, and it can be anything you want as long as it is within the limits of what the show allows. So yes, none of that stuff. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sadly I cannot show some of the commission work I get for my characters, especially in this month. But hey.
Okay, we got Spooks Rosewater. Hopefully this time I'll be able to see everybody's entries, unlike last week.
Mini golf.
Ponies with Swords, mini golf.
but yeah, it is a very exciting month because I already got 3 commissions queued up for some more ghoulish characters.
Let's see. Oh,
yeah.
Danger Noodles, Science, Mecha.
Yes, we need more Danger Noodles.
They could be of many types.
Yeah.
Gulag, really? Okay.
Well, we are in the theme of horror, and that is a horror thing.
Well, it's definitely horrible. Alright. Giving it a little bit of time in case anybody is trying to come up with one to quickly throw in. See, there we go. I give it some time, and we got Cider. Cider!
That's weird. Also. Okay.
Speaking of which, I got a cider that I've been aging in my basement for over a month. I need to get my bottle sanitized so I can pour it out and see if I can drink it.
Do it.
I do want to. Actually,
I
I'm
will
really.
come over to your place and steal it because I wasn't given any from the last time.
It's a gallon jug. I'll give you a bottle. Actually,
You break
I'm
your
kind of
glass
annoyed.
before you get it to your car.
I'm kind of annoyed. I tried to back sweeten it and it ended up reactivating it, so it's like slightly more alcoholic than usual apple cider now.
Yes!
Boy.
So anyway, all right, going once. Well, it doesn't matter at this point. We're just gonna go anyway because it's already too late. Ponies with swords, everybody! Next week's challenge: ponies with swords.
And the protest initiative challenge this week: magnets.
How do they work?
Have fun with that.
Ponies with swords and oh my god, it actually does work so well.
It does work.
There's so many possibilities.
Oh,
Yes.
hello, Ultramarine Twilight.
Purge the heretics.
So, ponies with swords, everybody.
I'm
And,
saying it works because this is definitely a pony with a sword.
and finally, before we go on to our videos of the last month, I'm not kidding. We have the Tell Your Tale episode that we finally get to talk about. Zipp's Yes Day. And in all honesty, this is one I could 90% get behind because I think it actually is a good lesson for people to do.
So what I'm getting is that it's going to be full of no.
Initially.
What I'm getting is, I need to watch that episode real quick. I'll be right back.
Yep, go right ahead because I'm still trying to find that the little caption image that somebody usually makes that has the wow, it doesn't exist.
I haven't seen the episode, but I know what the theme is going to be.
Did they not make one?
It doesn't look like they did.
Tag it right.
They either didn't make one or they didn't tag it. You know what? I'm gonna go for go right for the art for the creator and see if I can find it. Wow, they do a lot of these. Okay.
Yeah, they've gone back and done some weird things. I saw one that was basically a montage of Spike the other day.
Dang. Now, all credit though. This is actually really interesting. You could almost print these out and put them like in backgrounds and
Actually, I
stuff.
think that montage.
Here we are. I found it.
The Spike and Thorax first episode.
Actually, that is really weird. It's tagged right, so I don't know why I couldn't find it, but Zipp's yes day.
Blind.
Zipp's yes day. And really quick, let me make sure that people can actually see all the images. They can't quite. So we're gonna go ahead and move that over here. And I'll make sure to scroll them down a little bit so they should be visible.
Look at all
Holy
these great
hair.
decisions.
So Zipp's yes day. Very simple. Actually, the concept is ridiculously simple, but we're gonna go ahead into it. Zipp, they realize that the whole pony crew is together. They're doing the slushy drinking challenge. What does that mean? Well, they take a big old gulp of smoothie in this case, really. Ice cold smoothie and drink it as fast as they can.
Brain freeze.
No, I would not do that. No.
And then, if they are not able to drink it before the sun sets, they have to immediately throw it at the town Karen.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that works.
In all honesty, these are one of the few times I really kind of feel bad for Posey.
Oh, in fairness, she'll get her comeuppance and actually shown why she has comeuppance.
Anyway,
She'll take
so
over.
after the town Karen has her Karen outburst, at which point her head explodes.
Again.
She actually she tries to use her psychic powers to make everybody else's head explode. Unfortunately, Izzy's a little too empty-headed, so she doesn't feel a thing.
Oh no!
Wow.
It hurts. It hurts.
I don't feel anything.
Alright. And of course, Zipp is flying by, she sees this. She immediately thinks, oh no, everybody is dying! Time to go and make sure I recover the bodies.
Yep.
However, she's just told, oh, everybody is doing the smoothie drinking challenge where they drink it as fast as they can multiple times because apparently one time getting a horrible brain freeze isn't enough. So they offer
One straw is cut off in the pink smoothie.
This is the extreme version of the ice bucket challenge.
Hold on. Sorry. Berry, star. What are these flavors?
Let's see. Blueberry, orangeberry, starberry, starburst.
Strawberry. No.
They're not,
No,
either that or they're not actually indicated of the flavors. They're just the colors that Izzy uses to advertise her shop.
I'm saying they're all strawberry. I mean, look, there's a straw.
I hate you.
Boo.
You're welcome.
Limeberry,
I'm
grapeberry,
gonna let it sit there
orangeberry,
and just
strawberry. There you go.
So they try to invite Zipp to join in, at which point she passes gas and immediately flies away, much to the horror of everybody involved.
And she's mooning them on the way out. Oh,
And-
that's how every Pegasus flies.
Of course, apparently it is so powerful that it ends up causing Posey to get splattered with more smoothie. At which point she officially loses her mind. There were 10 deaths that day. It took an entire police squad to take her down.
They had to get the mech back together to catch her.
So anyway, they all go back home. They decide that they're going to sing the spoons, and they invite Zipp to sing along. She, of course, says no. Immediately runs away.
It's not a spork. Who assumes anything but a spork?
Yep.
I know, right?
Of course, this leads to complete perplexity and the munching of a cookie.
Nom nom.
Well, you
nom,
know,
nom.
head empty, belly full.
Yes. Of course, this births the cookie meme that takes over for the next few weeks because this is just too damn adorable for its own good.
Well, of course.
I haven't seen enough of people doing their OCs with that.
I'm surprised.
Then next, they lure Zipp over to the beach where they decide to assault her by becoming zombies.
One of us.
Of course, Izzy unfortunately doesn't pretend and she actually becomes a zombie. Then she realizes that zombieism gives her gas.
And she's been eating pocket sand.
Very too much pocket sand. So they, of course, invite Zipp to join in, and she says no and runs away. Especially considering the fact that apparently they were eating the colored sand.
That won't come out well on the other side.
Do you guys remember the colored sand that was in those commercials that you could order?
Yeah, it's like moon sand. It's like moon sand.
Yeah,
Sand,
the
it's
magnet
still a
sand.
Oh my god, I just remembered the unicorn pooping commercial.
I'm back, and what? Oh god, I remember that now.
What a wonderful time to come back to, Cole.
So they hatch a plan, and Zipp goes, "Hey," Pip goes, "Hey Zipp, have you ever seen Jim Carrey? His best movie was Yes Man. You won't believe how many Red Bulls he drank."
His best movie was Sonic Hedgehog 2.
Shh. It's a ruse.
Yeah.
It's a ruse. You don't want to know. So Pip comes up with the idea. Hey, there's a challenge where you get to say yes to everything for an entire day. And guess what? We don't think you're good enough for it. Why? Because you're a wimp. Look at you. You're only an inch taller than me, and I can do it. The small one can actually say yes, and you can't say yes to anything.
Reverse psychology.
Apparently, attacking her height is enough to cause Zipp to change her mind.
Ego has been bruised that day.
First, she immediately tells off Izzy. Yeah, I don't know what for. She just tells her off.
Is he taller, or is it just this angle?
It might be an angle situation.
I think Izzy is actually the tallest of them all.
She's taller than Zipp by a few inches.
Actually, I think it might be an angle situation. Here's a long one. You can see that Zipp is actually kind of tilted. But so is Izzy.
He's on the back foot and going a little taller. Okay.
Is this Pegasus mating dance?
No, the wings aren't fluffed out.
Actually, this does look like kind of like a Pegasus mating dance. Like Zipp is just like, I want you, Izzy. Here's the reaction to everybody.
Got it. We're taking this one, holding on to this one for the next caption contest.
Yeah, please go ahead and do so.
The wings come out later, Izzy.
All right, so Zipp, Pip, poker chip, whatever. One of them says yes. Zipp says yes. At which point Pip realizes that she can do anything she wants and immediately takes her away. We don't see her for the next day, and unfortunately, there's now legal counsel involved. Okay, in all seriousness, though, we're having to clear tabs because we got too many open. She takes her to the spa where she immediately rocks her. She decides, you know what? Everybody keeps saying you're the Rainbow Dash knockoff. We're going to give them what they want.
So Circuit in that pause frame of her doing the hair, does that not just look like Pip is just
being the shit out of her?
Oh my gosh,
you're right.
Ultra.
Oh, it absolutely does.
Like, yeah, you know what? That is a time lapse of the bitch slap to the back of the head.
I'm gonna do your hair, and you're gonna like it, bitch.
You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Oh, I always refer to that as the Gib slap.
When your sister says some really batshit insane shit.
You're gonna like the way you look because I fucking said so.
So apparently, after finally being exposed as Rainbow Dash Light, Zipp finally accepts her point in life, and she realizes she will just be Rainbow Dash Light from now on.
I didn't even realize there was a Rainbow Man when I watched it. All I could just see was the David Bowie.
The David Bowie David Bowie's a hell of an eye catcher. It is a hell of an eye catcher.
David Bowie.
Nah, she's smarter than Rainbow Dash.
So, of course, now that Izzy realizes that they can get away with whatever they want, they decide to do a crash course race with Zipp in the crash course truck here.
And next, we're gonna rob the convenience store.
Actually, they do, and they steal all the bubble bath. Actually, Izzy finally reveals where she's been hoarding all of the glitter. Izzy is
fucking
literally
yellow
a
corn.
glitter hoarder.
It's unicycling, not a fetish.
No, it is a fetish. Look at this. That is absolutely a
100%.
fetish face. Izzy is getting off on this. There is no question. Of course, something seems exciting enough. You're willing to give it a plunge.
And instant regrets.
I feel like that would really hurt.
Yeah.
It probably does. So don't dive into a
Especially in
jump.
the eyes.
Yeah,
It's
sorry,
like diving into sand.
finer than sand. Like at least sand will eventually cushion you.
Like a bit, yeah. Yeah.
Let's just make this
Going
clear.
Yeah, sand will at least absorb the impact. This shit, you just go straight through it. You hit the ground.
Fair.
And it's coarse and grainy and gets everywhere.
Literally.
Even
It is
down
just
there.
part of you.
In all honesty, though, if you have the funds and ability to make a giant rubber pool and fill it over 5 inches taller than the rim with glitter, good on you. Don't do it. Please, don't do it. Or at least make sure it's biodegradable.
I feel like that would be an art installation.
Yeah, right? So, they decide to go all the way and repeat Yes Man to the point where they have Izzy consume 50 Red Bulls. That's right, I'm still referencing Yes Man because this is exactly what this is from. I will
Wait, is
not
it from Yes Man?
It basically was Yes Man, let's face it.
I've never seen Yes Man. I wouldn't know.
Basically same concept.
Yeah,
Jim Carrey's a
yeah.
guy that says no to everything. He gets told to say yes to everything for a week or something. He starts doing that, and his whole life changes.
He basically goes to this a motivational speaker who basically teaches him the power of just say yes.
Oh.
And then eventually it's one of those things where he basically goes the exact opposite. He goes to the other extreme, and eventually the movie ends with him basically being told like, just don't say no to everything.
Yeah. Even it out a bit, but good on you for at least exploring your options for once.
If I'm honest, though, that plotline does feel like a My Little Pony episode.
It does, but it's not a bad movie either.
Like, when explained that way, it just sounds like a My Little Pony episode.
Let's see. Ponyman, do you think about it like diving into Floam? I don't know, maybe. I don't think so, though. I don't think it has that much of a cushion. Bathing in glitter. Are they going to kiss? Yes.
100%.
I was about to say, Floam technically, I don't know if it hardens, but I mean, it becomes more of a solid.
It also depends on the type of foam.
I mean, Floam, though, it's got styrofoam pellets in it, so I imagine that like hitting it will at least soften your impact a little bit, because it's basically just a semi-liquefied, not semi. It's a goo with styrofoam in it.
Okay.
I think.
So Zipp continues to say yes, until at which point she forgets to say yes to going to the bathroom. And then they start using it as evidence against her.
I was gonna go to work, but then I got high.
And of course, it's nearing the end, and Pip tries to do one last yes. Karaoke night. Unfortunately, the sun sets almost immediately afterwards.
Fuck you, TikTok.
So Zipp says, "No, I'm done with this," and runs away immediately afterwards.
I have to say this. Good on Zipp for staying in with the thing, although...
All right, okay. In all honesty, kidding. She did continue to say yes one more time to being able to sing karaoke in the middle of a beach where nobody else can hear him anyway, except for the fact that Pip is probably recording it in like 5 different cameras we can't see.
Oh, 100%. You kidding me? This is a golden moment.
Yeah.
She's an influencer. Of course she has cameras everywhere.
And then the Brony community comes out with every single meme image that you can find on this.
And their butts were shining at the end.
No, seriously, there are so many. You got these. You got these.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's fluffy. She's so fluffy.
And of course, more than a few images of this.
Oh, that is adorable.
This is also the reason why
You know
we're
that
encouraging
Discord
watch.
circuit?
This is why we're encouraging watching Making Your Mark one episode a week, just so it gives you time to actually enjoy what you can get.
You
Because
absorb it and see the little things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really enjoy it and find the
Look
little
at the
jokes that you can.
Discord.
Anyway, so that was it. That was yesterday. Zipp learns to say yes more often instead of no. And, of course, she has a blast and a lot of blackmail that's going to be used against her for the rest of her life. But I think she'll be fine with that.
Most of the hair thing.
Mostly the hair
That's the
thing.
blackmail.
I don't know. The hair thing looks like that. She could probably beat somebody up with that hair. I don't think anybody's going to say no to that because she'll probably just bow her head and she'll immediately jab him with spikes.
Oh, second, there's a reason why people make comics about how spiky Sonic is. Because that shit can kill.
Yeah, but this isn't Sonic, this is Zipp.
And this is all hair. There's no quills.
So, that was yesterday, which, honestly, I think it has a good moral altogether where saying yes once in a while to things, even when you're not sure if you want to do them, may lead to some good experiences and some fun times. Granted, it's not always going to be sunsets and roses. You might end up having some really crap things happen, but, you know,
Say yes to a new hairdo? Yes. Say yes to free money? Yes. Say yes to a new tattoo? Depends on the tattoo.
Well,
I got into Vegas and said yes to a lot of people. Like a guy in the back streets, wonderful man, said yes, got something interesting.
I said yes to a guy that was going to sell me gills. In all honesty, though, common sense, yes, of course. If somebody asks you to transport drugs through Mexico, that's not a yes situation.
Unless you're an Uber driver and have to worry about that conundrum.
Let's leave that one alone. I'm going to leave that one to politics.
Not just Uber, but taxi drivers as well.
Say yes to captioning pictures.
Yes. Yes to that.
Maybe.
Where should I send this picture link so that you can get it later?
Probably sorry.
Wow.
Put in pics and gifs for now. I should be able to snag that later. Let's let everybody have at it.
You put Izzy eating the nom nom cookie in pics and gifs.
Yes. Especially the nom nom cookie.
I love you.
But honestly, I think it has a pretty good moral altogether. Just obviously, you don't want to go completely overboard on stuff. But saying yes once in a while always a good thing. Yes, definitely say yes to horses. Otherwise, I thought the comedy was pretty good. It was fun seeing the different things. Of course, it got plenty of cute meme pictures, and overall not bad. Yeah, I could definitely watch this again without a problem. Though I can't believe they gave her a spiky rainbow mane of all things. It just feels like they're playing
Super Saiyan.
She went Super Rainbow Saiyan.
No, she went Stupid Saiyan.
Still, though, the David Bowie.
The face marks, yes.
The David Bowie, yeah.
So strong.
Floating in the breeze.
All right, anybody else have anything to add in regards to this silly but fun episode?
I like the expression, nay way.
Nay way. Oh, that was good, yeah.
Nay way.
Nay way.
Welcome to Nay way.
That will become part of my vocabulary now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, go for it.
He's actually just immune to brain freeze or just wasn't drinking enough.
No, she just doesn't have a brain. We already established that. It was burned out with the hookah.
Well, either that or Izzy actually knows the trick to dealing with brain freeze.
Yeah, it's called not having one.
Well, there's that. But actually, if you stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth, if you start to feel the effects, it actually goes away really quickly.
Yep.
So actually, it's really nice to know. It saved me a couple of times once I figured that out.
It's really nice to...
If you can't get the force with the tongue, you can always just use your thumb.
Yeah.
It's really nice to see bad stuff happening to Posey still.
I can't believe why are they making her such a whipping bag? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, did somebody get really pissed at Posey during J1 years or something?
I love seeing bad things happen to good people too. Don't worry.
I just feel like somebody has a real grudge for some reason. I don't get it.
She's become
Probably just to reinforce, yes, this character name is ours and we are going to abuse it.
All right.
I don't know if you guys remember, but for a number of years,
it's not fun. It's not fun making fun of the other Karen. Let's make fun of the other Karen and make her the joke above the joke now.
Yeah. One of my characters, Pencil Pusher, she was basically my punching bag for years until a friend told me to stop, and that was her character now.
So, okay, I just looked
so
into
bad for that little horse. She basically adopted her.
She saved her from your abuse.
Circuit.
Yes.
I looked into it, or I looked into the My Little Pony wiki, the G1 wiki, and it says, according to this, Posey is an Earth Pony. She is a gardener at Paradise Estate, and also is very motherly towards the baby ponies. So that's a thing.
That is a thing.
She sounds
She
very
loves
nice.
flowers.
So the baby ponies are revolting.
I mean, the baby ponies are pretty goddamn evil. So you know what? I mean,
yes,
they
are to Misty already. Misty's a little darling favorite right now.
The baby ponies are the reason why a massive drought that eventually led to a huge fire happened to Paradise Estate. It was all their fault. So therefore, I'm going to blame Posey for it. Damn it, Posey.
Children really do ruin everything.
Yep, you heard it here, everybody. Children ruin everything. You don't have them.
Yep, they ruin lives.
So, yeah, apparently Misty is already getting a lot of love and fan art. Looks like everybody likes the Scrappy Doo.
Bruce Pony.
Yes,
Anyway,
the fluff.
It's probably the fluff.
Curly fluff.
It's the fluff. It's probably the fluff, and also that she actually has kind of a sweet, innocent side where she's just trying to do good things and she can't because
her color palette is very pleasing.
It is. Unlike somebody else we know.